Ladies and gentlemen, today I am brought in part by J Gigs. He's been on the channel multiple times, and Olik, we are having some upcoming projects we're working on that should be out whenever I get my sorry booty onto that project and get it working. But to start it off here, I'm going to hit the 10x while I ask you how you're doing.
I'm good, man. I reckon I can't complain.
Yeah?
How's everything been?
Oh, you know, it's been out here playing video games for a living, so I can't really complain either, right?
Yeah.
It's going good. Been playing a lot of Calabria, and J Gigs is on today for Calabria. Oh, look, we got a good doggo, Shadow Wolf. Isn't there like a two-headed version of this guy?
Yeah, I think there's a Cerberus.
Cerberus, that's it, yeah. So I brought J Gigs on the channel today because he's kind of the Calabria resident expert from our community, so I figured it would be great because I don't really know what I'm doing. And I would love to have him help give the audience a little bit of a rundown here. So I'm going to shoot some like basic questions / little bits of information that I was hoping I could get from you. And then, yeah, it'd be pretty much that easy, I think. So without further ado, are you ready to be put on the spot, my friend?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, lovely. So I want to show you my heroes. And I know that I'm supposed to work on Spider Queen because she's the farmer, right? Mm-hmm. So my question to you is, after Spider Queen, who do we work on? What's your go-to here? I know my chair's kind of a little bit in the way there, but
definitely that Elven Queen. She is just ridiculous.
Elven Queen, okay. And she's kind of like, isn't she kind of like Lysandra, right? Like she is kind of like a turn meter boost / support character.
Yeah. She's more. If you'd played Summoner's War, I'd say she's more like Wusa for anybody that has played Summoner's War. You'll get that reference. But the immunity and invincibility on the third skill is really nasty. You know, she's fantastic.
And that's a good point because I never actually played Summoner's War. So a lot of people say that the UI is familiar, or the heroes are familiar, or the system is familiar. And I'm kind of familiar because we came from a previous game that's similar, another Gacha game as well. But I was kind of hoping, while I have you here, you could give me a quick breakdown of more or less kind of like what are the important dungeons, what I know the best campaign farming stage, like our 12-3 Bruto, for instance, is, if I remember correctly, this is the best farming stage is Hell 1. That's one question I need to ask you. So I should be farming Hell 1, correct?
Yeah, you can do any one aside from the boss stage, and it's going to give the same experience. So just whichever one is easier or faster for you. But yeah, Blackpool Hills is the place to be for experience farming.
Okay, so that's...
As far as the catacombs go, honestly, the mark dungeons, which would be like potions and raid, those are important, but the rune quality still needs some tweaking, and the Kalyonite drops are awful. So it's almost currently a waste of resources to farm those dungeons.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's just not there yet. If you're farming Kalyonite, you want to get a lair team built because those runes sell for a lot more.
And like lair, if I'm correct, is from the guild, right?
No, lair is in. If you go into the map, you'll see it.
Oh, I see what you hear. Okay, I get you.
And then on the far left.
Oh, Otherworldly Trials. Okay.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh,
you might not even be able to go yet.
Yeah, I haven't unlocked it yet. Apparently, I have to go through and clear the mountain before I can.
Okay. Right. Yeah, that's it's much tougher content. It's later game stuff, but when you can get in there and start farming it. If, for example, a blue conflict rune will sell for like 20,000 Kalyonite, whereas a blue, more common rune will sell for like 1,500 or 2,000.
Oh, wow. So you're talking
drastic.
You are talking significant difference. So it's kind of the real grind at the end then, the Kalyonite? From what I've heard from other people, it seems that basically the currency grind is like the real grind for... Does that tend to be the truth of it then? Because from currently my grind in my stage, for what the people are wondering what I've been focusing on, is I'm still leveling heroes. Like, I'm not even at the point of being able to really try all this content yet. I'm just trying to get my characters up. I have one character that's Max Popo. And remember the Popo is the first character I pulled, I think.
Yeah, he's a bad dude too.
Yeah, it's pretty good, I think. But as far as the catacombs go, so those are like marks which you use to like evolve the people, right? And then the otherworldly trials. So there's the lair, and where are the other two then?
The other two are kind of like Tower of Ascension. What the Void Tower might be in Raid. It's like this progression measure with rewards, and one of them resets periodically, and the other one does not. But it's got like 500 stages or something crazy.
Oh
like
wow!
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you actually have a pretty good amount to do then.
Yeah, you won't. If you're into that, you definitely won't get bored for a long time. It gets hard too. Like I think I'm around 100, but I haven't pushed it in a minute. But it's fun. There's actually problem solving. You can't just make one team usually and run through it. You have to sometimes counter what's going on. It's interesting. It's good content.
What was your favorite? That kind of brings me to another point. What was your favorite thing to do when because you were playing the game pretty heavily there for a while? What was it that really kept you in the game? What made you excited?
Actually, for Calibria, it was Arena, which is not generally the case for me. But yeah, I was really enjoying Arena.
You know, I haven't messed around with the Arena at all. Is there something particular, like amazing about the Arena system that kind of drawed it out for you?
Honestly, no. It's pretty much just like Summoner's War. For whatever reason, I was having a good... Maybe because everybody was new and I was having to put together new comps, and I don't know. I don't know what it was about it. But that and Apex Arena is pretty fun as well.
So since I got you here, speaking of Arena, what do you think for a defensive Arena team, my friend?
Defensive. So Spider Queen can be really aggravating because she's got like a Hegemon passive. If you want to equip it.
Okay, I see. Where she goes first always?
Yeah, and then Succubus has an AoE defense break with an attack buff. She's the blue-haired one up there.
Oh my god, it's so embarrassing that I'm not even going to be able to tell that.
Destruction Idol can be really aggravating.
I heard this guy is
Arcanist. Yeah, that's not Arcanist. That's an Archmage. He's
this
got...
chick, right? No, that's Elven Queen. Where is it? Oh,
yeah,
God,
no, you were right. I had the name mixed up.
Here it is.
You were on the right guy. Yeah, not her. Actually,
okay. I got you.
Yeah, I was screwed up. He's got another passive that has a percentage chance to put the enemy's skills on cooldown at the beginning of the fight for one turn, which is really frustrating when you're trying to cleave.
Is it possible to set different defensive skills for Arena than what you use when you PvE these characters? Like, let's say I wanted to use these four, and if I go and change their skills and then PvE with them, is it going to change my defensive skills too? Or is that what this lock Arena defense skills button does that's kind of behind you?
Yeah, if you'll untick that, and then you can go in right now and edit their skill setup, and then you can lock it for Arena. So they'll do one thing in Arena and another thing in Dungeons, which is really nice.
Man, that's nice. Man, that is just, you know what it is? It's like, see, this is why I wanted to talk to you, because like there's these little things that you would never know, or I would, it'd take me so long to learn, right? But like you have the knowledge of, and it's like every time I hear one of these little things, I'll be streaming and I'll get like another guy that is really, really helpful and informative or something. They keep telling me like these little things. It's like, man, I wish I had that. You know what I mean? In some of the other games I play, it's like these things are so nice. These little...
Yeah, that was my big thing about it when I first checked it out. In comparison to Raid, it was a brand new game that checked every box Raid wasn't checking. It's like, why has Raid been out a year and they're not figuring this stuff out? And this brand new game is destroying them with quality of life. It's wild. Yeah,
and it's kind of bums me out a little bit. It's like
same.
Because there's so many good things. You know what it is? It's the first one that made me realize that was the converting legendaries.
Yeah, dupes are never a problem.
Going in here,
you can use your first dupe to sanctify. Then you can always convert over time.
That's the thing. Like, I'm getting excited when I pull a duplicate because it's like this guy, right? It's like this guy's really cool. I think he looks awesome. And you know me, I'm not a pro. I'm a collector. I like playing casually, right? So it's like I get this, and it's like, oh my god, now I can. You get the second one. It's like awesome. Now I can complete him. Whereas you get the second one before, and it's like.
Yeah, a duplicate Lich King was on my wish list forever. I finally got one recently.
He's the guy I'm missing, dude.
He's a monster. He's a 5-second farmer.
That's what everyone keeps telling me. Where is he? He's under archive rewards, right? Where is he?
He's under evil.
Right here. This is the guy. So I need, in order to get Azura, right? I need him. I'm waiting on him.
Asura's a beast too, man. He hits so hard.
I got the Zeus guy. I heard it's pretty good. I don't have Eve yet. I don't have Azura, and I don't have Hades. Hades, I'm like not even close.
Yeah, I still don't know if anyone's gotten Hades yet.
Oh,
'cause
wow.
It's exclusively light dark.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that would be.
By now, someone probably has, but
Had
when I
to.
was very heavily into it, I don't know that anyone had him yet.
He looks nuts. He looks pretty cool. Actually, like
Yeah, he's apparently super OP too.
I was really like not into the graphics when the game came out, and then like I'm getting into it. So I feel like what it is if you just give in and stop fighting, it's something you're like, okay, well that's not so bad. The Bone King's kind of cool. Like
Yeah, they'll grow on you.
they'll grow on you.
He looks really cool when he's what is it? Evolved.
Evolve thing.
Yeah, he
This
looks
thing,
pretty
right?
cool.
Let's see, because he's supposed to be good. I think I gotta do it anyway. Oh wow, you're not kidding. He does look cool. Look at that.
Yeah, that's
Bone
dope.
King. All right. Someone was telling me what I was looking at this one here, right? So before he's like white and black, it looks like the guy off Diablo. And someone's
Right.
like, if you evolve him, he looks horrible. Don't evolve him. So I evolved him. Like, he looks better. I love that.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I don't know. I'm a little bit of a sucker for the pink gold. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to do a color matching team here. You got to get him with the Jordans and everything. Give him all the... Anyway, okay, so Catacombs, back on top. I have too much fun with the dub stuff. So the Colossus is the Catacombs here, the Colossus, Leviathan. This is all like the marks to evolve people like we just did, right?
Yeah, the top three are the rune dungeons. So Colossus would, I guess, be more like similar to Giants. Leviathan would be Dragon. Hydra would be Fire Knight, probably.
Understood. Okay.
It more parallels with Summoner's War, but for the context of Raid,
Understood.
that's roughly how it would set it up.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense then. Okay, and then these would be that's why magically. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, of course, because they have the names on it. Duh. Okay, so got that. And then the other thing I wanted to ask you about while I was here is there's a guy. Yes, this guy. There's Infernal Legion, but then there's Thanatos. I can't do it. I need level 35 for it. What's the deal with Thanatos?
He's world boss, so it's world boss in Summoner's War. I guess it's like if everyone was hitting the same clan boss on the server in Raid.
Okay.
If it was a world boss instead of a clan boss, it's like that. But I don't think you can manual that. I think it autos automatically. And as you put more damage into it, you'll unlock more attempts. So you hit these thresholds where you get another attempt permanently. So I think you start with like 3, then you hit a threshold and you get 4. So it gets easier as you get stronger to.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's kind of a cool way of doing it.
Yeah.
Can you dump your whole roster into it, or is it like you get one attempt, like you're saying, with like you pick your best team or whatever? Or
Yeah, it's a team of 5, if I'm not mistaken, every time you do it. And then once you use that team, you can't use them again until the next day.
Okay, understood. That makes a lot more sense. Inferno Legion, I can't do either way, level 30. But if
it's another PvP thing. It's kind of cool.
Okay. So they have a pretty good amount of things. We have the Unworldly Trial, the Vapor, and the Spire. You already explained these to me. I think you've done a pretty dang good job here of covering more or less everything that I had the questions about. The one last one was the guild dungeons. These are locked for me because I just made a guild and I have just myself in it. And I see they have these characters. Can you only use like these characters to do it or something? What's the deal with the...
So they'll be the boss for that stage, and when you go into it, you'll get bonus damage for certain things. So like the first one, maybe it's 15% bonus damage for lawful characters, and then this much damage for light dark. And then if you use whoever is the boss, it's like 35% bonus damage. So if you happen to have them built, it'll be very...
That's kind of cool. So they give you like an incentive, huh? To have more than just... Okay. All right. Well, that...
One more important thing. Go to the shop.
Okay.
Go to the arena shop.
The arena shop. Okay, going. So arena... Oh, wait. Is it just under shop? Do I go here and then go...
Yeah, there's a few ways to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, honor. The skill cat. You can farm... So basically a legendary tome. You can farm one of those a week from the shop. That's not a bad idea. And then in the actual arena, you've got... I think it's called Totem in this game. So you have to go to arena for that.
Okay, here we go. Arena, got it. Okay. We have arena, then
Totem.
Apex Arena, Totem, got it. Here, okay. Hero, you may upgrade.
This is kind of like your Great Hall.
Okay.
It affects,
Permanent passive.
Yeah, it affects the whole game. Right.
Okay.
So that's really important. And speed is in this one.
You
So
can see
speed
I've
is
never
really
even
important.
looked at it here. It's giving me the it's giving me the start up here. That's probably pretty embarrassing. I have Zeus before I've even looked at this, huh? So okay, well that's good to know. But yeah, okay, there's a lot of work I need to do, in other words. So would you say then I can just probably put my previous knowledge to use here? Like this stuff is all stuff I do once I've got, like, get the farmer done first, max out my, arena team, catacombs team. What you think a lair team, you say, if I remember correctly, you're saying a lair team is one of the most important things to build first, right?
It's going to be hard to build first because it's really hard content.
Okay.
There's an unkillable team. I'll help you set. You've got Elven Queen, so if you get a couple of jungle hearts, there's a couple more things you need for the setup. But
I heard demonic, or what is it, holy swordsman. I have a whole bunch of them. I was supposed to be saving them.
Yeah,
I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll have to hit you up then for another one of these, because you are a wealth of knowledge. And if you guys want more information on Calabria, please do go subscribe to my buddy Jay Gigs, because you have you got comprehensive beginner guides I've seen on your channel. You've got
a couple of champ guides, the unkillable team guide. I got a couple things up. I'm gonna try to get back to the rotation, getting some Calibria stuff up.
Excellent. So everyone go subscribe to Jay Gigs. I will have his channel posted on the very top of the description. Go click on that and give him a subscribe. I want to say thank you very much for coming to the the channel today and walking my dumb well through all this stuff. So I really appreciate you taking the time, man. Anything else you got for to say to the well pod on the way out the door here?
I'm good, man. I appreciate you having me. It's always a pleasure.
All right, everybody, and we'll see you on the next video.